Hi again, my friends, and welcome back to the small group studies. This is week 3 of What on Earth Am I Here For? And in this week's session, I'm going to share with you about the 4 levels of true biblical fellowship. After that, Pastor Rick will take it to a different level. At Grace Church, we use the word relate. God has placed us on this earth to find common ground with others so we can build relationships that will last forever. There are only 2 types of people on this earth, your mission-filled or members of your family. It's critical to remember that. There's no enemies, no people you hate, just members of your family and mission-filled. This lesson will deeply communicate how you build those relationships with one another. You know, all of us need or were made to need and enjoy relationships. And the Bible says the church is to be a family. Yet in many churches and groups, there's no real sense of family or community. So this lesson is not only a great opportunity to see what the Bible says about fellowship, but it will help you take steps to experience it in your small group. This week, during the video session, one of the levels of fellowship Pastor Rick Warren talks about is sharing. We want to encourage you to capitalize on this concept by having a group social. We believe that the one key way to deepen the fellowship of your group is to share a meal together. A simple way to do this would be to have dinner prior to your group time or whatever meal fits the time of day. Simply ask for a volunteer to coordinate the group calendar, and just like a team mom for soccer or basketball or football, you schedule a different group member and each one becomes like the gourmet chef, or just call out for a pizza. In the future, plan through the socials and plan them on your group calendar. You know, we've done backyard barbecues and had many groups get together during the summer. My group has food every time we meet. That's why I look the way I do. But remember, the camera adds 10 pounds, okay? The most important point is that you plan socials into your calendar so that people can have fun and enjoy one another. Additionally, Pastor Rick talks about the importance of serving together as a small group. By partnering with your small group in a common purpose or around a common purpose, your group's relationship will grow deeper for one another. In your study guide this week, the Living on Purpose section gives suggestions on service projects your group can do together. We want to encourage you to discuss different service opportunities with each other and plan a date that works for all of you. By serving in a service project together, your group will experience and grow deeper in a level that you could have never imagined. You'll never find it any other way. And lastly, let me give you a helpful hint that can lead to deeper sharing and fellowship in your group right now. You might want to consider gathering into smaller groups of 3 or 5. This obviously applies to the larger groups. If you only have 3, that's a great size. No reason to divide. Might be a little lonely. However, for those of you who are in larger small groups, divide to allow people, or multiply to allow people to openly share and ask questions. People often feel safer in smaller groups, and they'll share more honestly and openly with just a few people more than they would with a large group. The other aspect of subgrouping is that it can be a leadership development step for some of the group members. As you ask people in your group to lead a discussion time or lead a prayer group, it gives them a small leadership step that can build their confidence. Well, I sure hope you have a great time with your group. Remember, I'm praying for you. The Grace Church staff and elders are praying for you, and God is pleased with you. We'll see you next time.